Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some AEW figures. Um, First, I want to point out the ring. I got the ring a couple weeks ago. It was the only thing that a lot of Walmarts had. I know a lot of people were having the same thing where they were going to look for the figures, the ring, and I believe the replica championship, AEW championship were available, which I saw those too. But yeah, I got the ring, and that was the first thing I got. And I like it, man. The authentic scale ring, those are really cool, but they take up a lot of space. And I knew that I wanted to get an AEW ring. And when I saw this at the convention, when they were first showing off the AEW figures, I knew that I knew in size it looked like it was bigger than a lot of the basic rings, the action rings that Mattel make for WWE. And those are like really small. And I know I didn't want anything that like tiny for wrestling figures that are a 6-inch scale. Seeing the reviews confirmed it. People that had the basic rings, they did the comparisons, and even though it's not like a huge difference, the few inches that go into the AEW ring and making it bigger, it really makes a big difference when you look at this ring and when you look at the ring that Mattel makes, their basic line. But I really, really do like this ring a lot, man. The only thing that I'll say was a complaint for me, and so far from the reviews that I've seen, I'm the only one that has really like had to deal with this, but the ropes, the ropes are all loose. You can take all of the ropes out of every corner. They're not like attached like the Mattel ones, but they do wrap it around one ring post, and they wrapped it a certain way to where it bent this turnbuckle down. So I'm gonna have to like manipulate this and bend it back. I have been doing that, the last like day or two, and I've gotten it better to what it was. It does look a lot better than what it was, but I want to get that just a little bit better, man. Probably use some hot water. But anyways, yeah, man, I do like the ring. The ring is very solid. And now with the figures I absolutely love, man. Not only is look, I know I'm gonna trigger some WWE hardcore fans. I used to be a hardcore fan of WWE myself, but anybody watching that's watched for a long time, WWE is not what it used to be. AEW is way better in almost every category to me personally. Just as being a wrestling fan from back in the day, AEW was killing it. And I haven't watched much of AEW lately. I catch a lot of the dark episodes because of the no crowd. It's weird watching wrestling without like an audience. You know what I mean? Like I'll catch clips here and there, but I haven't watched like full episodes ever since the whole pandemic started and they stopped allowing people to be in the arenas. But it's a different conversation for another day. But these figures are awesome, man. Right off the bat, they give Jazzwares is giving you the articulation that Mattel should have been giving you for $20 for years now. And now that Mattel actually has this type of articulation and coming with different accessories and whatnot, you have to pay 30 to 40 bucks for the Ultimate line, which is, I think, ridiculous. I think just take the Elite line and add this type of articulation to them. The double jointed elbows, a better torso with the ab crunch, all of this. Like, you're getting this for 20 bucks with Jazzwares and AEW figures, and Mattel couldn't give us this. You're also getting different body sculpts, very different body sculpts. With all three of these figures, man. The Kenny Omega right here, very different body, different sculpting than Cody. And when you look at Jericho, it's the same. They were nice to Jericho. They hooked him up a little bit because Jericho he did gain some pounds over the last 2 years. But I like how they kind of try to imitate how he's not as fit as he used to be. They're imitating that in figure form, which is really cool, man. He comes with this entrance gear. I took all of that stuff off. It's like the hard plastic, and I'm not keen on that. Soft good stuff is one thing, but when it's the hard like rubber, those are kind of a pain to deal with. But these figures are awesome, man. There's really not much else I can say. I would say like it's not a negative necessarily for me, but I know it is for some other people. It's a minor thing, and I may as well point it out. You guys right now could probably see it with Kenny Omega. Is there's a different flesh tone for the upper torso, like the chest area, and then the abdomen. It's different. It's only slightly different. In certain lighting, it actually all looks one color, and the flesh tone looks really good in certain lighting. It's weird because I've taken these figures in multiple different rooms in my house, and yeah, these look good, man. They really, really look good. Another thing too, I haven't really seen many reviews, so I don't know. I can't really say nobody else has pointed it out, but the old school rubber figures from like the late '80s, the ab area on these figures kind of has that texture. Like this feels rubber on his abs, but then it goes back to being plastic up here and like on the arms. So I thought that was like a pretty nice like touch. I've never seen anything like that before. So it's almost like you're getting like the style of the old school wrestlers and then like, some new school action. But this isn't going to be a really in-depth review. I just wanted to kind of point this out, man. I'm very happy to have this stuff in my collection, and I'm very happy to get the ball rolling with some AEW stuff. These are the only 3 figures that I picked up so far. I think I'm going to wait on the Young Bucks to get a different ring attire from them because they're going to have a ton of Young Bucks figures. But yeah, man. This is pretty much all I got. I really enjoy these figures. Thank you guys for watching. As always, this is Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.